Very recently, Effect Audio released two new cables under the range of Lite. I have in my hand here, priced at $129 S Lite. And this one here, Cadmus Lite, priced at $149. Since we are talking about price, let's just talk about some of the offer Effect Audio are offering right now. I'd like to thank them first for sending me these two cables here to try out, to test and to talk about it. And since you are watching this video, especially for my subscriber and for you who are watching this video now, you can get 15% discount by just simply clicking on the link below here and also using the discount code noted here. 15% discount. Now, let's just talk about the build and the construction itself. Effect Audio is a purist manufacturer of cable. Cable is their primary business. So we are looking at very premium quality cable here, despite being called as light. As far as I'm concerned, these two are anything but light. Both of them are, by the way, constructed of 24 gauge cable. So you can expect it to be kind of a bit hefty. As you can see here, it is kind of a bit thick. And both of them comes in this configuration of being braided in leads configuration, which means that it has this complex kind of braiding system here, both of them, and very premium. And it also comes in 3 type of plug option, which you need to choose. It does not come in modular option. So it is a permanent either 4.4mm balance or 3.5mm single-ended or 2.5mm balance. And the length itself is at around 1.2 meter, which is pretty standard. It seems to me that at this point of time, they are only offering it in 2-pin configuration, which is, it has this kind of, let's say, insert, which will allow you to connect to shallow type of IEM or even QDC. The most interesting thing about Effect Audio cables, all of them, including these two, they are very meticulously built. All the way from the smelting point, to the braiding point, to the plug, everything, you name it, bespoke kind of work. So you are getting quite a bit of value for something which is priced well under $200 for these two. And now, on to the most interesting question. How does these two offer in terms of sound and performance? Because one thing for sure, Effect Audio cable, they are designed to enhance, to influence sonic characteristics of your IEM. And this is one way that you can tune your IEM in accordance to your taste and preference. And if you have any kind of particular target that you want to achieve when it comes to sound tuning itself. For example, let's just talk about this RSS here. You would notice that it is entirely made of pure copper. 24 gauge pure copper in leads braided configuration. You can expect this to be warm sounding as compared to this, because this one is SPC silver plated copper. So let me just describe it a bit more. You see, when I connect this for the first time to my Sivgar Nightingale, which is my magnetic planar, and 90% of the time I have been using my Sivgar Nightingale, by the way, to test this cable, immediately I am hearing the kind of sound which is warm, which is organic, natural. My already warm sounding Sivgar Nightingale sounding a bit more, even more natural, even more warmer sounding now. So it is the kind of immersive musical experience which I can really enjoy the whole day through. And the best part is that this cable does not sacrifice on the element of technicality. I still get that macro and micro detail, resolution, imaging, speed, clean dynamic handling, you name it. No issue at all with this cable. On the other hand, this one is something which is for people who love technicalities. So this is the most technical among these two. While this is a bit more musical, this is a bit more technical. Because it is very evident to me that this Cadmus S has been designed to extract the maximum possible resolution, imaging details that you can get from your IEM. If you are into this kind of thing, like trying to push every ounce of possible improvement from your IEM, then look no further. You can try this Cadmus S. It will help with the imaging, with the resolution, with the transparency itself, and it does not impart any kind of coloration at all as compared to this RSS Lite here, which is, by the way, like I mentioned earlier, being warm. In contrast, it also means that this thing, depending on what type of IEM that you pair it to, for example, if you pair it with something which is already very resolving, something which is already bright sounding, then I would even say that the output might be kind of a bit too clinical, a bit more clinical than how it was supposed to be. It can be kind of a bit bright, it can be a bit edgy, sharp as well. So I would highly recommend that you connect this when you absolutely need resolution and imaging improvement, when details matter more than the musical element. As for myself, I always prefer this one here, which is a RSS, because I prefer something which is a bit more organic, natural sounding, and a bit more immersive and musical. At the end of the day, be it this S Lite or this Cadmus Lite, both of them are designed to serve different kind of purposes. First and foremost, you need to understand what you want. Also, you need to understand the characteristic of your IEM. What is your desired target? If you want a bit more of immersion, musicality, smoothness, this is what I would recommend. But if you need improvement in technical area and not so much on musical area, in fact, sacrifice a bit of musicality, then this is the one to go for. So, you have decided to buy any one of them yet? Just don't forget what I mentioned earlier. Click the link below and use the code here for 15% discount. Thank you so very much for watching the video until the end. Without skipping, I hope. Now click like and subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram under the name of Andy AV. And also, if you'd like to support me directly, you can join the membership below for behind the scene, especially for AAV Insider and above, which will allow you to see what I am doing behind the scene.